Hey, welcome to Doug's Outdoor Adventures. Today's adventure is going to take us to a place called the Madre Springs. So, hey, if y'all like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button, and feel free to leave a comment. It's always much appreciated. But back to this hike. Today's going to be pretty good one, I would say, and it kind of stems around a mystery that happened last week at the Grand Circle Loop. If you recall, halfway through the hike we took a break at a place called White Rock Mountain Spring, and while we were there we seen a piece of galvanized half-inch pipe dripping water into this pool. Well, anyway, I traced the pipe back and it went to a valve, converted to 1.25 inch pipe, and then surface laying on the ground, it disappeared into the earth. So it was a mystery to me. So today we're going to the other side of the mountain where I know there used to be cabins way back in the day. And also that's where La Madre Spring is. And I've seen this same type piping at those cabins, or they're slabs now. But through research, I've seen this diagram right here. And if you look at that, you'll see how high water tables are. And they drive an 1.25 inch pipe into the ground, into the water table. That's where they get the water, of course. Now, that's at a higher elevation where La Madre Spring is compared to where the pipe was coming out the ground at White Rock Mountain Spring. Therefore, that spring was like gravity fed, if you will. Which on the side of the mountain that we're hiking today, you'll see where these cabins used to be. And since that's higher ground, I'm assuming they had hand pumps back there. And the same type principle, except you're using the pump since gravity's not on your side. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. And so grab your popcorn and let it roll. Welcome to Doug's Outdoor Adventures. Today we are at the La Madre Springs trailhead, and beautiful day. Gonna do this hike here before it gets too hot in the day. So come along and hope you enjoy. Nothing like a good walk through the woods before the sun tops over this mountain here. So it's good shade, and a lot of green over here. But if you all remember from last time, we were at the White Rock Mountain Spring, and the funny thing was that pipe that was dripping into the spring, and I followed it back and it went into the ground below the other side of that mountain. So today we're on this side, and we're gonna see if we could see any signs of where it may come out. So it should be an interesting hike, kind of searching for something. But anyway, I'll keep you posted as we go. See you in a few. Well, we're almost at La Madre Springs, but this little trail tees off the trail. Now I know we've been to this here slab before, remnants of an old house or something, but the other side of the mountain there is where that spring was. the White Rock Mountain Spring. See, and it had pipes just like this. Now, we could take a closer look and see how they go in the ground right there. That's kind of what they do at the spring on the other side. But over here, it just ends. So I'm curious as to what fed this pipe. And there's another one of these slabs across the way. I'm gonna go see if there's any remnants of any other kind of piping there. But yeah, just on the other side of that mountain right there is where that pipe exited the ground. Now I know we're by La Madre Spring, and we're gonna take a closer look when we get there. But maybe this went down in that little valley, or that little wash, and picked up water somehow from there. It's, I don't know. It boggles the mind. But I'm gonna take another look around and show you if I find anything. But this, yeah, I'm saying someone must have lived here. But see, there's like a 1/2-inch pipe and this 1.25 inches, just like over there. And yeah, I have no clue. And it goes under the slab rather deep. But one of life's mysteries. All right, we'll be back. Okay, a little bit walking past that slab, I see this pipe, which is disconnected, ending, and the valves broke off, and it's probably shut down. And it just goes through, laying on the surface, but it ends right here. I'm assuming, if you can see, it ends right there. I'm assuming it went to feed that cabin, but or that slab or whatever it was. But the pipe is removed between here and there, and it just keeps going. But how far does it go that way? Being La Madre Spring is a little bit that way. I'm thinking that it may go there. But right here, it disappears in the ground. I just, interesting just finding this, but we'll keep investigating, and I'll let you know what I find. Now this is the other slab that's on the other side of the trail, and I'm looking for any signs of pipe coming into this one, and as of yet I don't see anything. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that there looks like almost looks like a toilet drain. And I see something over here. Yeah, I don't know, there's another pipe right, or inlet or outlet right there. But without shovels and without excavating under this slab, I don't know where these pipes go. I'd probably need some sort of divining rods or something like that. But this slab sits a little higher elevation than the one down there, and that pipe we seen laying on the ground was on the side of the trail that slab over there is on. So I guess we're just going to continue up to the spring and then see if we could maybe see the other end of that pipe. But moving on. Now I'm a little bit north of those slabs, but I keep veering off the trail to see if I could locate that pipe. But you go a little bit farther in and there's this ravine, and I hear water running down there, and I'm assuming right up ahead is the La Madre Spring. So that pipe could very well dump into this little waterway or whatever. I know a while back I heard of something called the La Madre Spring Dam, and maybe that's at the end of this La Madre Spring Trail. I'm gonna have to take a closer look, but it looks kind of steep to go down there. But I do hear water down there, and I still haven't seen that pipe, so one can expect it maybe goes in there. But I'm gonna head up to that spring, see if I could see any kind of remnants of a dam, and go from there. All right, see you in a bit. Well, we're down here, La Madre Spring, and I'm not quite sure what they mean about a dam. I don't know if that's remnants of an old dam, and it keeps on going. Kind of like swampy ground. This might be it's very swampy. This may be remnants of the old dam right here. Kind of like a, I don't know, 3-foot drop off waterfall, if you will. But you can see all that like swamp grass, and just that ravine kind of goes down all behind where them slabs were, and it may go butt up to the mountain there and somehow underground channel its way to that White Rock spring where we seen the pipe going in the ground from the other side. But water's flowing good. I was hoping I'd see some wildlife down here getting a drink, but yeah, I don't know, they must come at the middle of the night. 'Cause I got here early, and I don't know, I'm gonna walk up this stream a little bit more. This is pretty much on the way to that miner's cabin, but I don't think we're gonna go that far today. All right, see you in a bit. So that last thing we seen had to have been the dam. There's a sign here, even though it's all weathered. I can make out a little bit of it. It says this dam was built in the 1960s by a previous owner. Look for bighorn, sheep, mule deer, and many smaller animals and birds which drink from this desert spring. But I'm looking, but that must be the dam. Not there's no it's not really an impressive dam, but damn. All right, see you in a few. Heading up this creek. Well, we never did find the points of origin of those pipes, but this is that spring right here. I could see there's moisture and water dripping down the rock over there, which is, you can see the shininess. And we found what was I guess a small dam built in the 60s. Up that way is the miner's cabin, but that's gonna probably be Monday, I think, because it's gonna get pretty hot today, and it's already almost 10 o'clock. So we're gonna probably turn around and head back in. But yeah, no, interesting, them slabs and trying to follow that pipe. I wonder who the previous owner was back in the 60s that built that dam. Which, you know, to me it really don't even look like a dam, but well, who the hell am I, you know? But if it could dam up water and animals come down here to drink, that's cool. But just wish I would have seen something. But as we leave La Madre Spring here, we're going to backtrack the same way we came, being this is an out and back trail. And can you hear the water? But with all this swamp grass, still no mosquitoes. I'm not too sure what those tubes are. I know I seen a sign back earlier saying restoration area. Maybe they're trying to bring back to life some kind of vegetation. But at least it's still not too hot out yet. And as we get to that sign about the dam, we're going to head back and talk to you in a few. Well, from that dam sign, we're pretty much downhill the whole stretch of the way back. Kind of a easy wind down for the way back. And beautiful scenery as always. White Rock Mountain right there. That ravine is just to my left. That springs was flowing through. Pretty soon up ahead will be where those slabs were. But maybe the guy that built the dam, maybe his house was right there back in the 60s. One of these days, I guess I'll have to stop in the visitor center and ask them. The only thing is, you get here before 8. They're not open, and they're right at the beginning of the park, so you can't enter visitor center from the tail end of the park or on your way out. It has to be first thing. So either a day that I'm planning a later hike or just swing in there just to visit the visitor center. But yeah, good downhill thing here. Nothing too treacherous. This trail, La Madre Springs, is considered moderate. I think it's about 3.6 miles. But we kind of deviated off the trail a little bit where them slabs were and where that pipe was. And then went a little bit past the dam is where the trail officially ends. But all in all, it's a pretty good day. Good morning. And we'll go from there. So hey, on your way out of this trail, you can see the upper slab when you're, but you can't really see these slabs when you're coming in. So when you see a trail deviate, you know, try it. But on your way out, since you're coming downhill, you kind of get a good glimpse at them. And then when you're at the lower slab, if you explore a little bit around there, you'll get a better view of that ravine, that pipe that dead-ended, heading towards it and disappear in the ground. And hey, I urge you to find where it goes, because I don't know, if you have some means of, if you have a tool that could find it, great. But probably wear some long pants though, because a lot of pickers. But if you just stay on the trail you can get away with shorts because it's a pretty clean trail. But still going downhill and going good. I'll catch you in a few. You can hear the birds and hear spring in the air. Yeah, a lot of different type birds I've seen, but you know, they fly away so quick before you could pull your camera out, they're gone. And I did catch a glimpse of a rabbit. But needless to say, great day for a hike. This was rather easy, relaxing one, which I've been kind of meaning to do, just to chill for a few. I think tomorrow's going to be like, tomorrow and Sunday, very high wind warnings, so probably not the greatest time to come out here, but it's supposed to blow in some cool air, meaning the beginning of the week next week will probably be ideal if you're spending all day out here. So but you know, the weather can change from morning to night, so but I'm gonna remain optimistic, and probably that miner's cabin and mine Monday. I was gonna today, but man, it's gonna be 90 degrees here in 2-3 hours, and I don't want to be hiking back in that. As you can see right here, there's not a whole heck of a lot of shade. This would be what we're coming back in. Although it is kind of downhill, so it's good to wind down. But "90 degrees don't make it no easier." But we'll be back. See you in a few. Now for the final stretch down good old Rocky Gap Road, and that'll conclude our hike for today. So, and what do we got here? We've been out for just over 3 hours. It seems good. And yeah, a few more people I encountered coming out, so people are probably getting a start, I would guess 9 o'clock-ish maybe. But yeah, you get here before 8, you avoid the reservation fee, but try to make it well before 8, just in case there's a line, because once you hit the toll booth, then it's 8 o'clock, they'll turn you away without them. So, alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, that'll conclude today's hike, and as you can hear, the wind picking up already, but kind of a good way to get the day started. Go out, do a 3 to 4 hour hike, all before noon. So I hope you liked seeing the slabs, trying to trace out that pipe, seeing what we think maybe is a dam. And well, yeah, that's about it. Nothing too exciting on today's, but still gets the heart pumping. This one here, I tried to keep the beats under 200, but we'll see what the recording is here in a little bit. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Doug's Outdoor Adventures. Bye.